Welcome everyone to Friday Night SmackDown. It is the final SmackDown before Homecoming. It is SmackDown September 10th, 2021. No show intro again, to be honest. Forgot to put it back on, but we move on. We kick things off with the man who will be defending his World Championship in the main event, Homecoming. A few changes to it, I think I explained. Sorry for the fact that there was no Raw on Monday. Couldn't do it, so yeah, was doing a few things. But Raw will return on Monday, the final Raw before Homecoming. 7 days from tonight, 8 PM UK time. It is DriFt Universe Mode Homecoming 2021. We have 8 matches, 4 from Raw, 4 from SmackDown, 6 championship matches, 2 normal matches. But the world champion, the man who defends the title in the main event, Roman Reigns, is here. What will he have to say? He, of course, defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Brock Lesnar. Will he walk out as the World Heavyweight Champion? He is the longest reigning champion in DriFt Universe Mode history. He has held the championship since Money in the Bank. I'm not a man that goes out seeking conflict. I don't poke pears because I know it gets me nowhere. I am, first and foremost, a career man. I don't pursue vendettas, I pursue opportunities. But I'm also not a man to be trifled with. And ladies and gentlemen, there has been trifling. Okay, Roman Reigns very clear in his statement. There's only one superstar in particular that the authority seems to favour above everyone, which is complete garbage. I know I'm better than him in every way, and he still gets everything he wants while I continue to be ignored. And I'm not going to take it any longer. Is he talking about Brock Lesnar? I would imagine so. Brock Lesnar, yep, you've been dodging me for too long. We have 7 days until I destroy you. Today is the day that I finally show you that you're here for no reason. Says Lesnar isn't here for a reason. Well, he's here for a very solid reason, and that is the World Heavyweight Championship. Here comes Brock Lesnar. Good evening, KK. Welcome to the stream. Of course, our main event tonight, Adam Cole teams up with the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, to take on Samoa Joe and the Usos, of course, of the Bloodline. Reigns, I'm sure, will have his eye on that. Of course, Adam Cole was defeated by Samoa Joe last week. Very physical matchup, the two of them. We're very clear. Need to acknowledge me as a little fast mate. I'm a tribal chief. Wah wah wah. Does it get old? Does it get tiring? Do you ever feel pathetic? I ask these things with full sincerity because if I can be honest with you, you sound pathetic right now. Yeah, hello KK. Welcome, mate. Just the kind of horse crap I'm talking about. Here I am trying to have a moment with the WWE Universe, and the WWE's resident scumbag interrupts me. What the hell is wrong with... Oh, and Lesnar being held back by Heyman here. These two are going to absolutely destroy each other next week. Is Brock actually going to do something tonight? Yeah, he's going to return. Haha, you are really funny. Have you ever considered taking your show on the road? I know a guy who knows a guy, and well, I can get you set up. I can get you off and running in no time. Then we all win, because my client has more room to breathe in this company. What'd you say? There you go, yapping again, Paul. When does it end? When do you finally shut up? Look, I'm not even concerned with you. I'm concerned with your client. If he's allowed to speak, ask him if he wants a piece of me right here, right now. Oh yeah, Super SmackDown's going to be amazing. Why is... Oh yeah, there we go. Lesnar's there. Yeah, I can't wait. My father was a lawyer, you know, and he taught me a lot about deliberation. But let's move past the red tape and do this right now. Next week at Homecoming, you and my client will wage war once and for all. And we're going to do it in a street fight. Okay, then, so Reigns, Lesnar. A rooster wakes you up in the morning, but this rooster is going to put you to sleep. Cuckoo, you hear me, cuckoo? That's my rooster call saying your time is up. Step up and let's play. I don't mind defending my title in a street fight, because I'm going to absolutely destroy this bitch. Welcome, Langers. Undertaker, apparently so. I'm not sure, though. Oh, well, Lesnar and Reigns. Face to face here. And the first shot thrown by Lesnar. And here we go. 7 days before their main event, World Heavyweight Championship match. Reigns and Lesnar going at it. Lesnar proposed the idea of a street fight between the two. Reigns accepted it, so that will happen. The main event of Homecoming next week. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar for the World Heavyweight Championship in a street fight. You think Lesnar is here to lose or beat Roman? He's going to lose to him at the Saudi show, I think. But Lesnar fighting back. And a solid hit. And a clothesline as well. Well, Lesnar, I know you're not big on AEW, but I love to like. Oh no, I loved it. It was absolutely amazing. In my opinion, it was the best wrestling pay-per-view since SummerSlam 2019. Which, if you know me quite well to do with wrestling, you know I absolutely loved SummerSlam 2019. I think it's one of the most underrated shows of all time. Because it was absolutely brilliant. Well, up next, Aleister Black and his new manager, his wife, Zelina Vega, who will be at ringside, takes on Roderick Strong. The thing is, it's not that I'm not big on AEW. I just think that it is good. It's just nowhere near the level people think it is. People think it's better now than what Raw was like during the peak of the Attitude Era. That's not true. That will never be topped. I cried my eyes out when I'm a little disappointed he didn't stay, but I'm glad he's in AEW. AEW is awesome now. Like, I was a bit apprehensive with Punk at first. I'm a bit disappointed that the guy they picked for Punk to feud with next is Team Taz, but there is old history there. But I wanted to like MJF. Here is Roderick Strong though.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
And here's Aleister Black attacking Strong before the start of the match. The knee to the face. Aleister Black and Roderick Strong here. Strong never had a chance, and Black destroying him. Dude, they was going to make him Keith Lee manager, thank God. Were they? Cole was going to be Keith Lee's manager. I never heard this. Well, Strong now trying to fight back. It's all he can do. Black attacked him from behind while Strong was making his entrance to the ring. Strong hasn't competed in months, and a knee to the face, sending him down. And whilst we're here, I'd just like to announce that after WrestleMania, due to the fact that there is not many people in that's going to be in 2K22, we're going to only have one show every week. It's going to be the same format, but it's going to be basically, it's going to be SmackDown every Friday, but every superstar that's on Raw will appear. And with the Royal Rumble, how that's going to work is there isn't... well, I'm still thinking about it. I sort of have an idea for what I might do with WrestleMania, which the Royal Rumble will still take place. I just sort of have an idea of how, but I'm trying to figure out of how I get to it. That might give something away. But yeah, so how it will work is there will be one men's champion, there will be one men's world champion, the WWE champion. There will be a women's champion. There will be the Intercontinental Championship. There will be a women's mid-card championship. And there will be a men's tag team titles, and maybe, if I can get enough teams, a women's tag team titles. But Black still just destroying Strong here. Strong can't do anything about it. What's he going for here? A suplex right onto the... It's previously been reported that WWE wanted Adam Cole to become a heel manager on the main roster. Dave Meltzer has now been... Whether Adam Cole would have a name change. The idea was planning to have similar... Oh my god. Right, now you say that, I'm glad he left. Because what I wanted him to be, if he stayed... I didn't mind him leaving, but at first I was like, I do kind of want to see Cole on the main roster. Like, because I wanted to see face Adam Cole versus heel Roman Reigns. Well, up next, Bray Wyatt will be here on SmackDown. He will address The Fiend's attack on Triple H. We understand that at the moment Triple H isn't scheduled for the show. We do not know if he is in the building or not. But Wyatt is here to address those attacks. So you have to see... Oh yeah, it's going to be good. I cannot wait for the moment where Cole turns on him. I hope Cole turns on him and turns face. I set it up so much. Yeah, no. I genuinely wouldn't mind if Hangman doesn't beat Kenny. Right, you know what? I want Hangman to beat Kenny, then Kenny to get it back a few months later, then Cole turns on Kenny and gets it. You guys know when I came out here that it means something big is about to go down. Well, I'm not one to disappoint, so get ready, because there's a superstar in the locker room that is pissing me off. And last week, he threw the first shot at him. Cole is playing possum. No, I don't think he is yet. People often ask me if I get nervous before a match, and yeah, I think a little fear is a good thing. It keeps you on edge. But one thing I'm not afraid of is a challenge, and I know my opponents fear him. Who's he referring to? I'm sure this might come as a surprise to him, but this is something I've wanted since arriving in this company. Having a match with him would be one of the best experiences of my career, so let's find out if he's open to the challenge. What do you say, Triple H? The reason that he attacked you last week is because after he finished with The Undertaker, his sights are set on you. Bullet Club literally kicked Adam Cole out years ago. Yeah, they can forgive and forget. Oh, did he? I didn't watch, like, that time period. The only things I watched back then would be Impact and WWE. I just didn't really have a way to watch, like, Ring of Honor and New Japan and stuff like that. I would have. I've never really watched New Japan or Ring of Honor. I don't know why, it's just never really appealed to me. Right, Triple H is here. And looks pissed off. You're really dumb, aren't you? I mean, I might throw that insult around, but when I say it to you, I really mean it. Your stupidity exists on levels that I don't even think have been discovered yet. So much so that you literally have to create an alter ego for yourself to come after me. So we need to find out who's siding with who, because there's Kenny the Good Brothers before. Yeah, I think it's going to be Cole and the Young Bucks versus Kenny and the Good Brothers. No, I think it'll be the other way around. Bold of you to assume you have what it takes to step in the ring with me. You're not that impressive. I can run circles around you in my sleep. I've seen better wrestlers in kids' finger paintings. Yeah, I think it'll be Adam and the Bucks versus Goods and Kenny. Wow, I don't like being interrupted by other superstars. I wanted to talk and whine and be a baby. That's what you sounded like before I came out here. Look, I'm pissed off with your attack last week, but if a match is what you want, a match is what you're gonna get. So at WWE Halloween Havoc in November, it's gonna be The Fiend versus Triple H. In October, I mean. You could be doing so many better things right now than making yourself look like a fool. You really think that accepting a match with him makes you a champion? Bray Wyatt soon. Apparently he's going Impact. I'm the best superstar in the WWE today. There is no better man on this roster than me. I've proven time and again, and I'll do it again tonight. You don't have what it takes to fight me. Try and prove me otherwise, Bray. Okay, I can tell you're excited, but you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So I'll give you a bit of it. How about next week, Actually, no. How about 2 weeks from now, after Homecoming, you and I go one-on-one. Bray Wyatt versus Triple H. How about the week after that? It's Triple H versus the Swamp Father, Bray Wyatt. And then, in October, you can have your match with The Fiend. Triple H doesn't say anything. I think Braun goes to Impact as Titan. Titan would be a horrible name for a wrestler. Bound for Glory debut. When is Bound for Glory? Yeah, when is Bound for Glory? Triple H here attacking Bray Wyatt. So I can confirm 2 weeks from tonight in the main event of SmackDown, Triple H will battle Bray Wyatt, not the Fiend, not the Swamp Father, in a standard match. Triple H will also face the Fiend at WWE Halloween Havoc in November, or in October, sorry. And Triple H, October 23rd, okay. It'll be weird to think by then that'll be 3 years since Roman announced his leukemia. October 22nd, 2018. That is one of the hardest shows I've ever had to watch. Because that was one which I watched live, and I remember I literally 5 minutes. The second Roman said, I came out to be a fighting champion, but that's all lies. I was like, what the hell has gone on? Because the way as well he was walking down to the ring that night, and this isn't a memory I like to recall. The way he was walking down to the ring, you could just tell something was up. Like, I remember him walking down, and I was watching that, like, something doesn't seem right here. But I never would have guessed it would have been him having leukemia. I would have thought maybe it's him injured, maybe he's got, like, some illness that isn't too serious, but he has to go for a while. Here comes Candice LeRae, though. Forced to face Io Shirai.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Anaheim, California.
Kind of sucks as it's better than Cole vs Omega, but it seems like it's Bryan vs Omega. My name is Kai Alexander. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you are enjoying it. Always nice to see new people in. Thank you for the follow as well. Hoss00312 underscore LLLLLL. Thank you for the follow. Hoss00312 underscore is underscore here. Thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Kai. Kai Alexander. Hope you are well. Hope you're having a good day. Here comes Io Shirai though. Of course, no shortage of history between these two. No problem. Io Shirai, the genius of the sky pirate. How are you? Oh, my name is Trisha. I'm very good, thank you very much. Candice, ready to get into action here on SmackDown. Of course, we still have that big main event. Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly battle the Usos and Samoa Joe. If the Usos and Samoa Joe are successful, then the Usos will officially receive a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match 2 weeks from tonight. Not next week, considering that's when we've got Homecoming, but 2 weeks from tonight. That'll be a very big SmackDown. Bray Wyatt versus Triple H, of course. That hopefully will culminate. Wait, can you do me a favour? What is it? And I'll see what I can do, if I can do it. Ray and Shirai here. Not backing down. Shirai hasn't got any of her entrance gear off yet. And the spinning head scissors. And the reversal there from Candice LeRae, knee to the midsection, and the clothesline. LeRae now, elbow drop to the chest of the Sky Pirate. Try Irish whip. LeRae with the reversal. And just throwing right hands. Ten right hands straight to the skull. The fans, mixed emotions here, but Shirai has her ring gear on, and we are underway properly now. Well, Shirai debuted last week against Bayley, wasn't able to pick up a victory in her debut on SmackDown. Hoping to do a better job last night. Of course, this time, of course, the SmackDown, a new addition to the SmackDown Women's division. It's an absolutely stacked division. Liv Morgan, the champion, has a lot on her back. LeRae rolls through, and the clothesline. Of course, Liv Morgan and Alexa Bliss will come face to face a week before Liv defends her SmackDown Women's Championship against 5 Feet of Fury. And LeRae planting Shirai down the cover. Is that enough? One kick out from Io Shirai. Oh, and head first. And there is the Hurricane Rana. Shirai now with the advantage. And a chop. Sending LeRae down. Cover one, kick out there from LeRae. Reversal. Outside kick. Back and forth match this. And there's a code breaker. The cover, 1, 2. Another kick out from Shirai. Went for the double axe handle, that didn't work. Shirai with straight right. Irish whip. Shirai putting LeRae on the top rope. This could get dangerous here. And slamming her down. Shirai back in this match. Oh! The crossface is in. LeRae, is she going to be forced to tap? No, she is able to wriggle her way out of it. And the Hurricane Rana from Candice LeRae. I'm sorry, the NXT was trash. But this weekend, this week I didn't watch it. I'm considering boycotting. Fair enough. Another kick out from LeRae there. I'm willing to give the new NXT next week a chance. I don't think it's going to be good, but I'm willing to give it a chance. That's what we should do. Give it a chance. It might be good. It probably won't, but it could be. Literally the only good thing was seeing Dexter and this one. Yeah, one thing that really made me upset was that they split up the... I call them the UK lads. Who are they? Ridge Holland, Pete Dunne. Can't be good if it's run by Vince Natalya. Yeah, but you never know. Obviously, whilst we're here, prayers to Triple H, of course. Terrible news that he had to undergo a heart procedure. So we do all hope he's okay. LeRae onto the apron. Oh my god! A DDT. Shirai's head planted square on the apron. Of course, thoughts and prayers to Triple H. Hope he recovers. And whilst we're here, of course, tomorrow is the 20th anniversary since the 9/11 attacks. Obviously, rest in peace to everyone who tragically lost their life in that terrible incident. And of course, thoughts and prayers to everyone who lost family members and loved ones in terrible attacks. Shirai has the crossface in again. Lorray could be forced to tap. And she does. Sad when a non-wrestling storyline is the most interesting thing in a wrestling product. Yeah. That's what happens. Shirai picks up the win. It was a great match. Candice thought she had it won, but wasn't able to. That's just what happens sometimes. Not all the time can you pick up a win. You just have to take advantage of the times that you do. That's what happens. Shirai wins. 2 matches, 1 victory. That's respectable. So I might start watching when Trips is back in charge and the old logo is back. Yeah, I feel bad for Triple H because he doesn't deserve that. He literally built what was the best wrestling product from 2013 to right before the pandemic. And sometimes even during the pandemic, NXT was quite good. But I'm still in belief that in the early stages of the pandemic, from March to like June, Raw was probably the best. And that's going to sound weird, but I really enjoyed Raw around that time. SmackDown was nah. NXT was very good. AEW was alright. And a year later, AEW and like I'd say SmackDown's the best one. Then it's AEW. Then it's NXT. Then it's Raw. Raw is slightly getting better, but it's still not good enough. Here's Shinsuke Nakamura though. I've taken my time and I've waited around for my turn, and I'm not waiting a day longer. Starting right now, I'm going to make sure that I get what I want around here, so let's go ahead and get right down to the matter at hand. That's where Trips builds up NXT people just for them to go to the main roster and get ruined by Vince. Not everyone gets ruined by Vince though. Most of them do. Roman was never ruined, Dean was never ruined, Seth was never ruined. In fact, all 3 I would actually say came even better on the main roster. Owens I thought was better on the main roster. At what point do I get what I want? At what point does the spotlight shine on me? When is it enough for the people in charge to say, hey, this guy has what it takes. I want to know what I need to do to get what I want around here. In the 5 months that this show has existed, I have had a pay-per-view singles match twice. One at Money in the Bank and one at SummerSlam. And that, for a superstar of my level, is just not good enough. Management can try and put me down every single day, it doesn't matter. I've been overcoming adversity since the day I came into this world, and I'm not going to be stopped by a bunch of suits who think they can control me. I can't be controlled and I can't be stopped. Vince going to end up telling WWE keeps losing employees. Well, I think that's what he's trying to do. I'm sure management is in the back nodding up and down like a bunch of bobbleheads. That's because they know that I've earned a spot on this roster and they have no choice but to give me a match. It's the right thing to do. So whether it's Roman, whether it's Cesaro, whether it's Brock, whether it's Kurt Angle, I'm gonna come for one of your championships. So watch out. Referee versus announcer. No, they'll have people in 10 years from now. For anyone in the back who has an issue about what I just said, bring it. Come out here and tell me to my face what you think. If not, tell me when I get back in there, but be prepared for a fight. I've always said I wouldn't mind Vince handling the business side of it, like Vince, Steph and Shane handling the business side, and then let Triple H control Raw, NXT and SmackDown as like the booking side. You know, Vince, the McMahon family can build up like relationships and sponsors and things like that. And then Triple H can do the booking. Like Vince can book venues for pay-per-views. You know, obviously Vince needs to go to retirement. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with Vince. I hate what he's done to the company now, but if it wasn't for Vince, wrestling wouldn't exist anymore. Vince is the main reason professional wrestling exists, so you've got to thank him for that. Raw was okay, but still shit. Yeah, Vince wasn't there, but the old fight was giving out instructions via telephone. Well, next, of course, one match that takes place is a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental Championship. Cesaro defends that title against Kurt Angle. We understand that they had a brawl on their way to the arena. We're going to go and show you the footage now. Of course, Cesaro. This has been quite the rivalry in the DriFt Universe mode. Of course, Kurt Angle defeated Cesaro to retain his Intercontinental Championship at Backlash. Cesaro then defeated him in a submission match at SummerSlam to win the championship. And now they go one more time, 2 out of 3 falls. Who walks out as champion? It will be Angle's last chance. So they had a brawl on their way to the arena, then they got into the arena and started brawling. I'm not going to be biased, so I'll say something negative about all that. Okay. Punk's attire, I have to say, was fairly awful. European uppercut there from Cesaro. All the ex-WWE people won their matches. Yeah, I'm sort of a guy that made the argument of AEW's talent is mainly WWE stars, and that is a sort of fair criticism. Like, they don't produce enough of their homegrown talent, but to be fair, what should you do when the likes of Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan, Bray Wyatt, that's just happened to most of the guys that have been there for 2 years, yeah. Who's Punk's first loss going to be to? I think it should be to MJF. But I think Punk's going to win the title. I think Punk's going to win the championship at some point. And now, just raining in the shots. More Suzuki versus Moxley, good match, bad. Yeah. Didn't see the finish, but I've heard it was bad. Cesaro just unloading with a chair. Ruby Riott beat Britt Baker. Yeah, she should. Ruby Soho was brilliant. Ruby and Liv are 2 of the most underutilized wrestlers in the women's world in terms of wrestling. Because they are 2. Ruby, Tony and Liv. 3 that should be used in a much better light. Oh, and a European uppercut there from Cesaro.
Here is your winner, Cesaro!
Cesaro brutalizing Angle 1 week before they clash at Homecoming. Well, up next, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Liv Morgan, will come face to face with Alexa Bliss, her second challenger. I was happy to see Ruby Soho, but she should not have won the Battle Royal on her debut. I think she should have. I think she should immediately beat Baker. And speaking of that, I love the line that Adam Cole said to Tony Schiavone. He went straight up to Schiavone and said, if you even look at her the wrong way, I will, what was it? I will, kick your ass or something. I think Ruby should have won it. Who do you think should have won then? I absolutely think Ruby Soho was the right winner. She should take that title straight away. Here is the champion, Liv Morgan. Adam and Britt are a couple in it, yeah. That's why I think Thunder Rosa, yeah, I think it should have been Ruby. Hey everybody, I don't like coming out here like this any more than you'll do. But the thing is, things have gotten out of control. WWE, if someone doesn't set the record straight right now, it's going to be nothing but chaos. So it's up for me to straighten these jackasses out. I think you got a strike when the lightning's hot with Ruby. She should have won that. This is not the way I wanted things to go. I've always believed that you earn everything you get, and that when the time was right, you get the opportunities that were coming to you. And that's what happened to me at SummerSlam. But now, I see that's not the way it is in WWE. Here it seems that the people who kiss the most ass get ahead. Well, I don't kiss ass, I kick ass. Fair enough. Oh god, let me say just for God's sake. Bianca's on the show later, by the way, mate. So, there you go. What I'm about to share shouldn't be said out in the opening, but that's not how I roll as a superstar. I'm a woman of integrity and prefer looking someone in the eyes. So Alexa Bliss, come out here so I can say this to your face. Contract signing with Becky. Yeah. And she's on my show as well. She is on our special show next week, Homecoming. She's facing Rhea Ripley in a steel cage match, so yeah, if you want your pictures of that. Something. Sorry to come out here and spoil your moment, but it wasn't that interesting anyway. Now that some real talent is here to inject some much needed excitement, the show can properly continue. I can see how unhappy you are with me right now, so let me get right to the point. Not sure if honestly I don't mind Becky being sorry. Yeah, same. There's a time and a place for everything, and you just screwed up royally on both counts. I don't make it a habit of humouring intolerant superstars like you who think they can do whatever they want. So tread very, very lightly with what you're about to say, because it might just get you hurt. And the thing that was even more annoying is that Becky was like, oh yeah, do you want to see us tear the house down? It should have gone like 15 minutes. Should have cut that Nakamura segment out. This is getting really annoying. You and the WWE Universe really don't deserve to be in my presence. The way you all treat me is abhorrent. A word I'm sure none of you know the meaning to. If you keep pushing me, I'll warn you. I'll punish you back. I think Naomi joins. Yeah, I hope she does. I think that's where it's going. Why don't you drink a glass of shut up juice and get the hell out of this ring? If you're not out here to fight, then there's no reason for you to be out here. The thing is, how is she going to win the title? Because Becky's heel. And I think the way you get to that is you have Becky remain the champion until WrestleMania, where you have, this is going to, obviously, you're going to see where this is going. Liv wins the Rumble, Liv beats Becky at Mania, and then Naomi beats her at some point for it. You are a disease that needs to be cleansed from this place for good. And you're looking at this woman who is going to eradicate you. Give in to what's inevitable, when next week I will face you for your SmackDown Women's Championship and take back the title that I never got a rematch for. I think what they should do is have Liv win it and be this very, very likeable underdog, and then have her feud with Naomi. I like hearing your passion. That's exactly what's needed in a top WWE superstar. I'm not sure you're quite there yet though. I think you still have some way to go to really prove yourself, but I know you can get there. Yeah. I find it humorous that the WWE Universe thinks I'm vile, but you're the one spewing hateful insults at me. I don't deserve to be treated in such a manner. More importantly, I shouldn't be denied my chance to face you. So give in already and make the match so I can show everyone you're nothing but talk. Liv gave her the match and goes right after Bliss. And these two, they're very alike, but Morgan attacking Bliss. Of course, they face each other next week, and look at that. Morgan just showing off to Bliss, and the Bulldog as well for good measure. Going up to the top rope. Liv gets down, realises that she wasn't going to make it that far. And now Bliss though with the elbows. And a straight right sending Morgan down. Goes for the suplex. Morgan reverses a suplex of her own. Is Alexa going to dethrone Charlotte? I hope so, but no. And a clothesline there from Morgan. Liv has made her statement. She's not going to yield that SmackDown Women's Championship easily. And it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, I really like this current Alexa character of her being a bit spooky but very normal. But I don't think it is. I hope she does. And Charlotte can, go off to... Charlotte deserves a break, man. The level she's been going, she deserves a break for like 6 months or so. Well, up next, Jeff Hardy starts to go out on his own. Of course, has been part of the Hardy Boys tag team for the past few months. They have gone their separate ways, but they remain on good terms. They're still the best of brothers. And Jeff Hardy, back in the singles division, taking on Ali. Well, here comes the charismatic Enigma. Jeff Hardy is ready. A former world champion, a 3-time world champion actually. Twice a world heavyweight champion, once a WWE champion.
Making his way to the ring, representing the
and he's
Hardy
ready
Boys.
for
From
action.
Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
Jeff Hardy. This could be an absolute classic. It is Jeff Hardy against Ali. And that match is coming up in just a second. It is his chance. People want Jeff in AEW, but no. I don't want to see the Hardy Boys. And plus, with that random question, but with that random thought, but with that segment between the Elite, it can't be just me that died with laughter when Adam Cole said the Young Bucks were the greatest tag team of all time. It can't be just me that just started laughing. It can't be just me, because the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian shit all over the Young Bucks. The way they wrestle is ridiculous. I do like AEW now. I do. I very much like who they've brought in. But I hate how the Young Bucks wrestle. Especially when they're healed. Because literally all it is, super kick, super kick. Like, do something else. None of us care. You might care about just repeated super kicks. I don't. That's why I love... The Hardy Boys are the greatest tag team of all time. The New Day are one of them. They don't even get into the top 10. But I can already think, whilst this match going on, I can already name quite a few tag teams that are better than them. Right, let's go. Hardy Boys, New Day, Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, The Shield, Legion of Doom. Who else is there? Rock and Sock Connection. But I think are actually better than them. Who else is there? Ray and Angle. Sorry, Ray and Edge, Benoit and Angle. If I can change the Bucks somehow, I would get rid of the corny. I'd just make them wrestle not like clowns. That's all I'd do. I get their heels and stuff, but don't... They genuinely are just... I never watched their matches. Like, All Out, I didn't watch the matches. I've watched some of the highlights of it. I've obviously seen the debuts and stuff. I didn't pay to watch the show. I didn't pay for the show. I didn't watch any streams of it. But I just don't watch the Bucks matches, because the last time I did was Revolution. I didn't like it. Actually, no, the last time I watched the Young Bucks match was Double or Nothing, and I didn't like that one. Sort of fun, but Bucks versus Lucha. Right, how many super kick attempts do the Young Bucks do? Or how many do they make? Because the one thing I've seen from that is that the Luchas became tag champs, which I'm happy about. I think they deserve it. And that, what's his face? One of them, I can't tell them apart. They wrestled both as stupidly as each other. One of them had, like nails or something on the Jordans. That as well is really annoying. The whole Jordans thing. Oh, don't crease the Jordans. Shut up. Like, it's such a dumb thumbtacks. That's what it was. Yeah. Like, I hate the gimmick of the Young Bucks so much. Even when they were face, I hated them. Cover here from Hardy. And a kick out from Ali. Like, I'm not going to say that you shouldn't like them. I just think the way they wrestle makes wrestling look ridiculous. Like, compare that to Omega, who is a lot better. I mean, I still don't think Omega is the best wrestler in the world. You can think, like, overall character, it's Roman. There is no character that comes close to Roman in this day and age. Overall wrestler, like, in terms of overall, like, character, in-ring performance, feel, Roman's the best. In terms of actual in-ring ability, I'd say Seth. Like, Kenny's up there, and if I had to make 5 dream AEW matches, I think many people would say Kenny versus Seth. I probably would, but now thinking about it, I'd go Seth versus Adam Cole. I'd do... what would I do? I'd do according to PW and so, yeah, but they're biased towards AEW. There is no way Kenny Omega is better than Roman Reigns. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, in ring ability, yeah, you've got your point. But character, Roman destroys him. And promos, Roman destroys him. How big his matches feel, Roman obliterates him. It's ridiculous how Kenny won that. If it means in-ring ability, I understand it. But then if it means in-ring ability, I'd put Seth at 1. But I don't get how they can come to the assumption that after the year of dominance Reigns has had, and after a year of brilliant character work and brilliant feuds, how they can even remotely say that Kenny's 2. Kenny's number 2, definitely. But how is Kenny above Roman Reigns? Speaking of it though, Jeff Hardy up to the top rope. And a swanton bomb. Art and both maybe I like Kenny Morton, big bullet club icons. Yeah. Oh, and another kick out there from Ali. Ali really putting up a fight here. And Hardy back up to the top rope. And another swanton bomb. That should be it. The cover. 1, 2. Another kick out from Ali. Yeah, let's put this in the chat, okay? I'll throw this question out to the chat, and if anyone else is still watching. If you could create 5 AEW versus WWE matches from the rosters right now, what would you create? I would go Seth versus Adam Cole. I would do... what would I do? I'd do CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. I'd do Darby Allin against Jeff Hardy. I'd do the Luchas, the Lucha Brothers versus what would I do? Lucha Brothers against the New Day, and I'd have Big E and Kofi be the. Actually, no, I'd have Kofi and Xavier, and then I'd do Rey Mysterio against Pac. Or Kushida against Pac. Yeah, Kushida against Pac. Kushida is brilliant. And I will hold that until the day I die. Kushida is a phenomenal wrestler. Swinging neckbreaker there by Ali. And he's up to the top rope. Hardy is able to reverse it. Ali, neck breaker again. Ali has that finisher stored. And Hardy sent down with a kick. Hardy struggling to get to his feet here. Chop there from Ali, but a chop from Hardy. Twist of fate. AJ Omega. Swanton bomb for the third time. Roman versus... that reminds me. Moxley versus Ciampa in a death match. And again, Ali. Not giving up here. The neck breaker again. Yeah, I do Ciampa Moxley in a death match. I'd love to see that. I was trying to think of more tag matches. Usos against Lucha Bros, maybe. Ali just won't quit. Another twist of fate. The cover. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Hardy wins, but what a fight there from Ali. That was phenomenal stuff. Hardy wins here on Friday Night SmackDown. So you've got AJ Omega, Roman Moxley. I assume you're going to put a Young Bucks match in. Kenny Roman. If that happened, and if Kenny won, I'd be outraged. Well, up next here is your favourite person, KK. I know it says Rhea Ripley, but Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair will be face-to-face, of course, next week at Homecoming. They end their brutal rivalry inside of a steel cage. New Day vs Orange Cassidy and Best Friend. Oh! Okay. New Day versus Orange Cassidy and the Best Friends. Yeah. I think that'd be good. If he was still there, as in if the Fiend was still there, I'd go Fiend versus Darby Allin. But obviously he's not. Before I get started, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of you. You pay your hard-earned money to come out here and see us perform us every week, and you're not getting your money's worth these days. And that's a fact. One of the women in the back has been making no sense lately. She's taken actions some may call unorthodox, while others may call crazy. Yes, I've attacked her in our match on SmackDown. Yes, I attacked her and then destroyed her in our match at SummerSlam. But what she did after I lost my SmackDown Women's Championship match against Liv Morgan, there's no turning back. Bianca, I am going to rip you apart. Jeffrey Darby, yeah. Right, alright, enough delay. Bianca Belair, you've got 7 days before I end your career inside of a steel cage. So come down to this ring so I can get one more look at you before I rip you limb from limb. Well, here comes Bianca Belair. The EST. KK's favourite. Bianca Belair. When you step in the ring with me, you better understand who you're getting in the ring with. I don't have time for lame superstars who just want to build their careers off my legacy, and I don't have time for parasitic superstars just like you. Oh my god, KK. How dare you, it's a PG stream. Nobody here wants to listen to anything you have to say, especially not me. Your words have no worth or value. You can't say anything anymore. You're not getting out of this. Next week, you are going to be absolutely ripped apart, and your career will end. I've already forgotten everything you said, because it doesn't matter what you say. This isn't World Whining Entertainment, this is World Wrestling Entertainment. And if you're not willing to fight, then you should go and find another career. Words only mean so much and only go so far. At some point, you've only got to take action to prove your point. So I'll be clear as possible, and hopefully you listen. Get to your point. Not to call you out of anything, but I've been out here for a while now, and something smells. The nerves give you bad gas or something? I mean, wow. There's some lethal stuff you got there. You're clearly afraid of losing to someone who you've technically beaten twice. But when I say technically, it's because you had to attack me before to get the job done. I think the WWE Universe just got exactly what they were looking for. Because you and that motor mouth of yours, I'm going to take the opportunity to wipe the floor with you like a mop during spring cleaning. If you were really as good as you think you are, then a match with me wouldn't be a problem. But clearly you have some kind of issue of having to face me locked inside of a cage. So what is that issue? You won't like this, but you've got to prove to me you've got what it takes to hang with me in this ring. You can't use as much colourful language as you want, but real fights here don't use words. You may have won the war of words tonight, yes. But next week, I'm going to end this rivalry and destroy you. So see you next week. Okay, so Bianca Belair is confident. What's your favourite WWE moment from the Garden? Don't even have to think about this one. Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit celebrating the end of WrestleMania 20 when they both stood tall. Eddie is WWE Champion and Benoit as... what's the word? World Heavyweight Champion. That was special to watch. Well, up next, it is Adam Cole and Samoa Joe. R.I.P. Yeah, indeed. Of course, R.I.P. to Eddie. Of course, taken from us way too soon. And I'm not gonna say rest in peace to Benoit, obviously for clear reasons. I've spoken to Benoit's son, local Canadian. Yeah, I feel terrible for David. The stuff he's had to go through must be just horrible. Just every day getting abuse. Right, the thing is with Benoit though, is that I don't say rest in peace because there's obvious reasons why. But I understand why he did what he did. He didn't have control of himself. And that's not something I'm going to open up now, but he didn't have control of himself. He didn't know what he was doing, and yeah. David is in. I hope David goes to AEW. I really hope he does.
On the way to the ring.
But here is the UE. Yeah, so undecided about to either go to AEW or go to WWE because Dominic called him out. Would they let Benoit's son know? Go to the company.
And their opponents at a combined weight
Italy trains Benoit. Yeah, I've heard that. Apparently Jericho and Chavo will just have taken him under their wing. Don't like What do you mean they don't like Canadians? There's plenty of Canadians that have been successful. Edge, Kevin Owens, Christian. I can't remember Canadians. Jericho. Zayn. Montreal. Yeah, well, you see, I actually think that was somewhat justified. Bret Hart was leaving, but he refused to lose the championship. I mean, I'm not saying what they did was right, but I understand why they had to get that title off him. Owen Hart, yeah, that's one you trumped me on. I agree with that. The show never should have continued. It was a horrible way of saying the show must go on. That shouldn't have never happened. That whole incident never should have happened. And again, that's not something I'm going into because I don't like going on about wrestling tragedies, but yeah. We're about to get underway here. And Joe going right after Cole. Cole just moves out of the way. Crowd full silence to sink this in. Joe into the headlock. Yeah, no. And as well, if you've seen Dark Side of the Ring on Owen Hart, they go into a lot more about that. And Joe, the slaps there. Just assaulting Adam Cole. DDT there. And a chop to the back as well. Samoa Joe in control of Adam Cole. Not for long though. Joe rolls out of the ring. Another chop to the back. Another kick. Joe is in a pissed off mode here. But the roll up. 1, 2, 3. Cole got him. Brian Pillman Jr. on Rampage. Nice. Hope he does well. Cole caught him just like Joe caught him.
Here are your winners, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly, undisputed.
And the bloodline must be fuming at that. Maybe tonight's only extra special since tonight. Yeah. Obviously, like I said at the start, but I will reiterate considering the stream is about to end. Thoughts and prayers to everyone that were lost in those horrific attacks 20 years ago. Obviously just a terrible accident that never should have happened, but yeah. Obviously thoughts and prayers to everyone that lost their lives. Never should have happened. And thankfully the world has become a much safer place, because I mean I wasn't around when it actually happened, but I've researched it and it's just terrible. So obviously everyone that lost people in that event or was affected by it, there is people out there. So one thing I always think of myself when these things happen is just you never really know if like when the last time you're going to see someone you love is. So obviously just make sure you tell your friends, your family, that how much they mean to you. Anyway, so when that ended on a soppy note. Thank you to everyone who did watch the stream tonight. RIP Daphne, yeah, rest in peace Daphne as well. There's been, yeah, terrible. Peace, yeah. See you later, KK. Thank you for watching the stream. I appreciate it, brother. And to everyone, I will be back tomorrow for the DriFt Community Championships Round 3. I will not be racing in it, as I will not be able to get back home in time because I'm going out. Get back home in time to race, but I will still stream and just watch it. I'll be back racing for Austria and Silverstone back to back. So thank you to everyone who watched. Love you all, and yeah, see you later.